Ready to give your phone a makeover? Color coding your icons doesn't just make your phone pretty, it also makes it much more efficient. Today, we'll be looking at how to organize the apps on your phone by color instead of by type. Now, I know you're probably thinking, that makes no sense. How will I be able to find anything? When you organize your apps by color type, you can actually find them much easier. Hi, I'm Beth with Sheets and Systems. I have helped hundreds of educators simplify and organize their lives with my digital checklist, and I decided it was time to share my tips, tricks, and products with the rest of the world. So this month I came out with the Digital Declutter Challenge. Last week we looked at how to organize your Google Drive to simplify and minimize clutter in your digital space. This week we are looking at how to do the same thing with your phone. Thanks to shows like The Home Edit and Marie Kondo, lots of people have gotten into organizing and minimizing their spaces. But we think about decluttering our physical space, like our bedroom and our kitchen and our pantry, but where do we spend the most of our time? In today's day and age, we all spend a ton of time in our digital space, which is why I created this challenge. Because if we can declutter our digital space, we'll save time and energy so that we have those resources to spend on things that we love. Let's dive into the video. Why should you sort your apps by color instead of type? There's a couple of reasons. The first is that you can find them faster. Number two, everything is on one page, so it actually ends up being more organized. And the last thing is it just looks less cluttered. It looks a lot neater and more aesthetically pleasing. So let's look at how to actually sort your apps. The first thing you're going to do, and then it's hard to see this on the video, but is I'm holding down on my app until they start to shake or the little screen pops up. When that screen pops up, you're going to click Edit Home Screen. You're going to drag apps of the same color together. So I would start with one color, let's say black. You drag an app on top of another app and it'll pop into a little folder, which is those gray boxes you see on my phone. Once you have all of your apps sorted into different folders by color, you are going to use emojis for the title of your folder. You can click the emoji bar and type into the search bar and type the color, and it will bring up every single emoji that's that color. So for example, if I type in blue, it's going to bring up all of the blue emojis, and I can choose whatever I want. I like to do 3 of them because it just fits underneath that box and looks the neatest when you're done. I actually forgot to mention one thing before we talk about backgrounds. You'll see that I have one folder for each color. You might end up wanting to do like several different shades of red folders. That is okay as well. And you might end up deciding that there's a color you don't want to include or a color you do want to include that I didn't have. Your colors are up to you. What looks best on your phone and works with your specific apps. Now that your apps are all color coded, choosing a background is super important. You want something that's not going to clash with all of the different colors you have. I like this rainbow background. I have something with neutrals that doesn't have a lot going on or a lot of words that are distracting. So my favorite artists to find some of these are on Instagram, and if you go to their Insta highlights at the top, they all have a bubble somewhere up there that says wallpapers. It's Hey Ashley G, Miss Johnston's Journey, Embellished Education, Mercy Creates. They all have awesome, beautiful wallpapers with options that go really well for sorting your apps by color. Some of the questions I get when I talk about doing this: what if there is more than one color in the app? Well, I've got 2 solutions for you. You can either create a rainbow folder like you see on my phone, or you can go with the primary color of the app. What about there's apps that I don't use but I can't delete? I keep these on my second page. So now that you've organized everything, all of your apps are on that first page, so you have them all right there at hand. There are apps that we can't delete but that we don't actually use. I let those go into a folder on the second page, and it's just my I don't use them folder. We are all done. Hopefully you have either figured out how or have already finished how to organize your apps on your phone by color. I hope that this makes a huge difference in how quickly you can find things, and that it helps you declutter some. Maybe along the way you realize there are some apps that you just didn't need anymore. I also really enjoy getting to change the emojis. Whenever I'm having like a weird day or an off day, I'll just go through and change the colored emoji titles to give my phone a little bit of new spice. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you thought below by hitting the like or dislike button. That way I know what you guys want to see. If you're not ready for us to be done yet, that's awesome. I'd love to continue connecting with you. You can check out all of the different places that are on the screen now and that are linked below for ways that we can continue to connect. If you want to be up to date on all things Digital Declutter Challenge and any other tips, tricks, or products I might have to share, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow for the next task. Bye!